Hello, I'm just relaxing after dancing for about 2 or 3 hours. So Kathy asked, um, how many hours per day should someone who has tinnitus listen to sound therapy per day? And I always have to qualify and say, I'm not a doctor, and I'm just giving it to you from my perspective and what I've learned. Um, so for me, the purpose of sound therapy is to teach your brain to not notice the tinnitus. So there are some, I can't remember the name of them, something like binaural, is that right? Sound therapies where it's a series of like beeps and things, beep, 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 and different pitches and things. And it kind of tricks your brain out of noticing the tinnitus. And I think that can be good just to get you out of a pinch, like where it's really bothering you. All these little different varieties of beeps and things can sort of like get your brain where it can't notice the tinnitus very well. I don't, I personally don't believe it's going to like fix anything. It's just something, it's kind of like something nice you can try. I see it like that versus something that's going to repair your brain or something. Um, but there's also other types of sound therapy, like something that matches the sound of your tinnitus. It's very similar sound. And this one is something that I think you can play in the background a lot. For me, there was a sound of a shower. I looked up. You can Google it, shower sounds, and there's some different pitches, but it's kind of like a neutral sound that you can play in the background, which is the sound of water. A little bit. It was kind of like a high pitched shh sound, but also with water. I even went so far as to playing two. Sometimes I would do the shower sound plus the sound of a like a babbling brook. So you can even experiment with a couple different sounds. I would have my laptop and my phone, and I would use both of those sounds, and it just generally helped drown out the tinnitus. One was the similar to the sound I heard, and the other one was just another sound, and that worked pretty good. Um, it's in terms of sound therapy, it does it. There may be some studies that I'm not aware of where it actually has come to lessen the sound of the tinnitus. I don't know. But for me, it's just something that helps to mask the sound of the tinnitus, helps you to be able to do some other things and not notice the tinnitus anymore. Or not anymore, you'll notice it, but yeah, less, yeah. Now, sound therapy alone is not the fix. It helps you be a little more comfortable. But then you've got to start doing the work of, I don't care about this sound. It's not going to hurt me. I'm not in danger. I can do anything I want to do and have this sound. And as your brain starts to, your subconscious brain starts to hear your conscious brain tell it, this thing is not a problem. It's not a threat. It's not a danger. Your subconscious brain starts to say, oh, okay, I can calm down about it. It's not a big deal. But you've got to keep repeating this stuff over and over again. Oh, I just love tonight. It's delightful. I'm learning so much from it. And other people, unfortunately, don't get to hear the beautiful sound that I hear every day. And, I sound a little crazy, don't I? But be that kind of crazy, right? Teach yourself to be this kind of crazy. Oh, it's such a beautiful sound. I love it. It's just, shh. So relaxing. And come to believe it. Wouldn't you rather be a little bit blind and stupid but happy? Think about it that way. I mean, just you got to train yourself to not take it so seriously and to say, I love the sound, or I don't care about it. I've got other things to do than think about this. And it's gonna, like I say, it's gonna take some training. It does. You've got some pretty strong emotions, a lot of things you've been repeating to yourself over and over again about, this is so terrible, I can't stand it, and then you've got to start to train yourself to replace those thoughts with, Ah, so delightful. I love it. And now actually I kind of believe it, it's like nice little ring, going on. So I can laugh about it now, but I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, because I know it's serious for you now. But you can be like this, you can learn to be like this. But the sound therapy, I up until recently, um, I would always have a sound in the background. I would say even now, 80% of the time, including my sleep time, I have a sound playing in the background. But I would also say that now I've gotten so tuned out to it that even if there's no sound, let me see what I can hear now. In the distant background, there's a fan, but it's not very nearby. I think it's a fan. There might be like a very weak powered fan in the other room, but pretty far away. Um, and I hear the occasional drip of I guess the faucet, the drip of the water in the bathroom. There's an occasional drip. There's also some outdoor noise. It could be an airplane maybe, but the windows are closed, so I can't tell what it is. But think about the exercise I just went through there. I was trying to listen to other sounds. I was trying to find them. And actually there's a whole like symphony. I've got the airplane, I've got the drip, there's a fan somewhere out there. Anything else? Ah, yes, and my tinnitus. You see. But I've gotten where like I can focus in on other sounds and like, that's an exercise in itself. Um, you can try it. It might drive you a little crazy at first. But one thing you can practice doing is meditating on other sounds. Like I just told you about the symphony of sounds I have, the drip, the fan, and the airplane or something outside. And you can even close your eyes and try to go through and see if you can focus in on those other sounds. And this is not the only diversionary technique, but there are other diversionary techniques besides sound. I used to do some videos about this. Just to give you an example, you can close your eyes if you want. Can you feel the clothes on your body? Can you feel how your clothes are touching your body? I'll describe what I feel. I can feel my socks. My feet are a little bit damp, so I kind of feel my feet are damp inside my socks. I can feel my knee. I have my leg on top of my knee, like my legs are crossed, and I can feel sort of like the leg on the knee. I can feel my shirt sleeves touching my arms. If I move a little bit, and kind of feel how my body moves inside my shirt. I can feel the waistband of my pants a little bit, even maybe a little bit like I can feel my underwear, and I can also feel like maybe like my skin, there's a little bit of an itch on my neck a little bit. But you see what I'm doing there? Like I'm just sort of like meditating on things I feel on my body. There's a little bit of an itch right here by my eye right now. But I can, you ever have that itch and you want to scratch it, but you don't, and you just like kind of let it, you feel the itch? So I'm kind of feeling that. So this is a diversionary technique. I'm diverting myself away from thinking about the tinnitus. And you can get better at this. And you can get, as you learn to divert, then you can do a lot of other activities. And you don't have to like be meditating all the time or trying to do something. You just get where you more naturally, can divert. And like it just happens automatically. You're not in the process of trying to do some meditation. So like I say, if the tinnitus is really loud, try for a few seconds, try for a minute, try for 2 minutes, but don't sit there and torture yourself for 10 minutes. I'm meditating now. I'm meditating. I'm not thinking about tinnitus. But just see if you can have some short success. Like, okay, I'm thinking about how my clothes touch my body, or maybe the breeze on my skin, or anything. And see if you can get your focus onto that when you're really thinking about that, or that symphony of sounds, or even the sound therapy. See if you can really get into that sound and think about that sound of the sound therapy. That's what it does, in my view. So, okay. So that's my video. I hope it helps you. Good luck, Kathy, and everyone else. Yeah, see you.